come.
So you started with pipes or
No, I started with growing, then extracting, and then when I got into glass, it was immediately for pipes because I had a landscape company. I got a job at a head shop just to get a discount and hopefully meet a glass blower. This is like 2011 or so.
Oh, so things move fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like it was
Holy
very fast.
shit.
I'm
Damn.
like I get hyper focused on something and get obsessed. That's why I was like even worried about getting into weed because I knew I was gonna love it and it was gonna be like everything.
Damn.
Like
okay.
I had the job in the head shop, never met a glass blower after working there for a year, but I got a discount so I bought tons of glass. And then my wife saw that I was a little bummed, so she looked into trying to find classes. The only thing she could find is a class at Corning Museum where they were just doing like solid work, you making marbles
Sure.
and shit. She signed me up for that class, did it for 10 weeks, once a week. We were driving 2.5 hours to go to it, and at the end of it, they gave us 6 hours of free time. So I bought some glass from there, the place where they sell it there.
Okay.
I bought tubing. They were very strict. They said no making pipes or anything. I said absolutely. So the first thing I did was made a pipe. So I made a push bub, and I told my wife, I was like, I have weed we grew at home. I was like, this push bub, if it survives, we get to go home tonight and smoke weed that we grew through a pipe that I made. I was like, it's the full circle. We did it. Like we've completed it.
True
like,
single source.
Yeah. Corning wasn't happy, but either way, we left with it.
Yeah.
Brought it home. We
Worked
smoked
out.
it. And it like that's like when like my whole world changed. I sold all my landscape equipment. I was like, we're putting all of our money into glass. We're going, it took us about a year from that point to actually go all in because you have to calculate. It's expensive like anything, any new endeavor. But
sure.
We did. We ended up selling all of our equipment and just pursuing glass blowing.
How long does it take to go from simple, pipe? Not simple if you don't know how to make one, for sure. But going from a simple pipe to now, what I've only been aware of your work, I think, as long as the RBR has existed.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that goes back to 2018, maybe?
Yeah, I would say that's when the world and like glass like really noticed them because that was when I first brought them to a trade show and offered them. Prior to that, I was just selling them direct because in 2016 we had a bunch of shop orders and all of a sudden like everyone bailed. Things got weird with the economy. I'm not even sure what happened.
2017 was like a big glass apocalypse. The year before the peak.
So we lost all these orders and I was like no one's buying the glass, the shops doesn't want it, like what do I do? And then I was like, well, no one's posting it and smoking my work. And I was like, so if no one, I need to do it. So that's when I turned the camera around and started taking videos of myself taking dabs and showing the actual function. And then by 2018 we went to the Age American Glass Expo with the RBR and sold out the booth before it even opened at like the early access thing. We didn't even know it was a thing, and we were just like so blown away. My wife was pregnant at that time. It was like we felt so like accepted and it was I don't know, we're gonna do this. We can like support a family and be glass blowers and like because it was scary for a couple years because no one wanted shit, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
2016 and 17 was a for people who have been doing glass for 10, 20, 30 years, it was a pretty scary time. That is so beautiful, man.